Lindsay, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I have wanted to start a YouTube channel for many years. I am somebody who devours long-form content. I love watching my friends on YouTube. I've made friends through YouTube, but mostly as a watcher, not as somebody who posts. I'm 34 years old. I'm going to be 35 in August, and I was like, you know what? Now's the time. Why wait? I'm an avid book girly, cosplayer, mom of two, who also has a full-time job, and sometimes it's just a little chaotic over here. But some of my favorite things to do in life are hang out with my best friends, go to book events, go to balls, go to cosplay contests, and go to different book conventions. So I want to bring you guys along to kind of document all of those journeys, all of those fun things that we do together, and really just living it up in my cozy space here, as well as my cosplay content and all the things that involves. So I have lost 160 pounds. I've had a tummy tuck. Like, it's been a roller coaster of a life. And I can dive more into that in another video, but I'm excited to start sharing it all. If you see my dress in the background, this is a hard mess, but I am working on making a Rococo Tinkerbell look for an upcoming Comic-Con that I'm doing with a bunch of different cosplayers. But my best friend and I do a lot of really fun things, and why not document them now? It's one of those things that it's like I've always been so anxious about it, so nervous, and why not start? What's the harm in it? As you can see, I definitely love my book collection. I have bookshelves that wrap all the way around, so if you have any book questions, please feel free to ask, comment below. I'm also an avid Disney lover, as well as anything ball gowns. I have 2 closets full of cosplay stuff, Renaissance fair stuff, and we've got 3 or 4 weekends of Renaissance Fair coming up in the next couple of months. So I feel like I have a lot to share, things that may benefit people. If you're scared to go to your first Renaissance Fair, if you're scared to do your first cosplay, I am not a seamstress. So things that I can do to show you some hacks to be able to make your cosplays while still not breaking the bank and also not being able to sew, because I can't do that. I am going to learn though, so that can also be something that I share on here. But I would love to hear from you guys in the comments, like things that you would like to see from me, things that you may have seen on my short form content. If you've been following me since TikTok, I've had a long journey on there with my weight loss journey and then getting into my cosplay era, book era, girlhood era. But YouTube is something that's really new to me, and I'm excited to dive into it. I am somebody who can watch a good 10 YouTube videos back to back to back and never get bored. So I'm excited to kind of join in on that and maybe share my own stuff. So this one may be a little short for today because it is just my introduction video, but I don't know, I'm here to connect. I'm here to talk to you guys. To get started, I'm currently reading the Vancouver Agitator series by Megan Quinn. It's a hockey romance series. I am a huge hockey romance lover. Sports romance in general is kind of like my area. I love sports romance, but I also absolutely dabble with fantasy, romantasy, thriller, dabble in some horror, even though it gives me nightmares, and sometimes historical fiction, and then just some literary fiction. I kind of read it all. But if you look at my shelves and if you look at my reading stats, it's primarily romance, and a lot of it is sports romance. I really enjoy a good hockey romance. It all started when I read Tessa Bailey, Fangirl Down. It's a golf romance. I saw that one and I was like, oh, my husband's a golfer. This could be really fun and interesting. And so I read it and I was like, oh, I love it. I love this whole genre. It's time for me to dabble in this. And then I got into the Icebreaker series and the Elle Kennedy Off Campus series, and now the Megan Quinn series. And I've also read Emily Raff's Pucking Around series, the Windy City series. I love my sports romance. So if you have any questions about any of those series, I'm here. I've also got Crescent City, ACOTAR, Throne of Glass. I regularly cosplay as Elaine from ACOTAR. My best friend is Feyre, and my other best friend is Nesta. I've cosplayed as Moore. We also cosplay as Danica and Bryce regularly, which is one of my favorites because it's just such a good bestie duo. I will be cosplaying as Aelin for the upcoming Fae and Scales Ball in Oregon in 2027. And then one of our favorite events every year is Romanticycon in LA. We love to attend that one. It kind of started our first big convention, and it has just skyrocketed from there, and we just absolutely adore going there every single year. We've made a lot of cosplayer friends through there, as well as author friends. Also, one of my favorite books is The Devil's Backbone by Kirsten Bowling. It's a Western romance, historical Western romance, but man, the main girl is spicy and I love her, and the next one's going to be coming out soon, so I'm really excited. Also love a good cozy vibe. Anything by Sarah Beth Durst is a favorite of mine, and then Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. ripped my heart out, but in such a good way. And I feel like she can do no wrong. Yeah, those are just some of my favorites, my top reads. So if you're interested in following along, I would love to have you. I'm excited to be in this space. I'm excited to start sharing some of the things I love to do. And I guess we'll see where it goes from there. But long form content is so different from short form. So if you notice anything, please, feedback is accepted because I'm new to all of this. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm here to try. So why not? Why not, right? I will see you guys in the next one. I am going to an event tomorrow and I plan on filming it. So maybe I'll film it as long form content and see how that one goes. So Thriftapalooza tomorrow, and I will have Becky with me and we're going to have a good time. So, all right, I'll see you guys in the next one.